So today was an active recovery where I did 5 sets of 20 of diamond push-ups and Hindu squats. I did diamond push-ups, I guess because maybe I just wanted to feel my triceps a bit more and to kind of challenge myself as well, since I know I can do just regular push-ups a lot more easier than diamond push-ups. So, nothing special about, what I did here. It's nothing crazy. I've done similar stuff. But kind of what I want to go over a bit is with this morning when I had to leave for school, it was pouring down, raining. It was just crazy. Um, you know, it was or tornado warning where I am, and I'm just like thinking like, bro, I have to go to school in this. Like, I have to go to school in this. I'm like literally opening the front door, about to go to the car. I'm just like, bro, I have to go to school in this. And then I was like, okay, no time. There's no point in me wasting my time just being distraught about the situation. And I might as well just, go to the car. So, of course, I carry all my things, go to the car, and I leave. And I'm thinking, like, I'm probably going to be really late. I'm probably going to be super late getting to school because of all of this stuff. And it's going to be, like, my first day to this specific class. And I'm already going to be late, things like that. And when you're late, when you're like 15 minutes late, they mark you as absent at my school. Why? I have no idea why. Like, I have no idea what the teacher is teaching that is so significant in the first 15 minutes that I'm marked as someone who's not even here, even if I was there for majority of the class. That just doesn't make any sense to me. Same thing when you leave 15 minutes early. I feel like it should be at the very least 30 minutes, right? Maybe, like, no, to be honest, an hour. At the very least, it should be a full hour. Like, we shouldn't be counted as late if we're 45 minutes late, 30 minutes late. No, we shouldn't be counted as late, as absent, I mean, if we're like 35, 40 minutes late, things like that. But like a whole hour, that's a significant amount of time. Then yeah, okay, I can see why you would want to be marked absent, because you missed like probably some vital information in that first hour. And with the new classes, it's been requiring me to buy like a bunch of stuff. Um, Not as much stuff as last quarter, to be honest. Last quarter, I probably had to spend like I don't even know, man. Maybe like an estimate of like $300, and most of it was just for one class. My design class, we did a bunch of, I guess, arts and crafts stuff. So we had to buy like a bunch of materials, and a bunch of materials that I have now just sitting around in my room that I don't even use, like certain color pencils or certain like carving materials. Maybe I might need them later, but with all my classes now, they're all just like digital media. And all the stuff that I had to buy is stuff that I just had to buy one time, right? With my design class last quarter, we had to buy new materials every single project because every single project was different. And with, my current classes, all I need is like headphones, some type of place to store like files and whatnot, and digital storage like a thumb drive, and then my whatever school desktops and my iPad, and that's all I need. Sure, maybe some of that stuff is pricey, but it's just a one-time purchase, and that's all. Instead of like having to go back to Hobby Lobby or go back to Walmart over and over again to get whatever materials I need. And then sometimes I would even get like the wrong materials. Like I would like not read the wrong thing, but I would read it the wrong way, and then I would end up getting something like I wasn't supposed to get, or something that I didn't need to get, and then I just ended up wasting my money on that. And it doesn't help when like on the syllabus it says this is required when it's not, bro. It's not required. I remember I was buying like a bunch of books for the classes that I was taking that said, when I was looking in the syllabus and it said required reading, bro, the first day of school, the teacher was like, yeah, you don't need to check out these books. Like, dude, why did I even look at the syllabus ahead of time? Like to be, oh, because I wanted to be extra prepared. And then I ended up buying the books, and then I didn't even need them whatsoever. I should have guessed that, to be honest, with the art class, but that's what happens. That's what happens. And it's okay because there's nothing wrong with, being prepared. There's nothing wrong with taking that extra precaution. I guess at the end of the day, better safe than sorry. I'd be screwed. Like, let's say, imagine if the teacher was like, okay, in the book that was in the required reading, I want you to go to page this, chapter this, or whatever. And I'm like, oh, I didn't buy it. Now I have to do some last minute stuff and then end up, buying it for, however expensive it was. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, yeah, I bought those books, but all the books that I bought them like, some of them were free PDFs or some of them were like on other websites as like what half the price or a fraction of the price, so I didn't have to spend that much. And if I were to be put in a situation where I actually did need to read the book, then and I didn't take the extra precaution, then I would have been left looking like a fool, and could have been behind on one of my classes. But I guess that's kind of like one thing, one benefit of not having to read the books is that everything is hands on, so we kind of immediately get into it. I remember when I had like a art, I guess you could say art class, like how you have like extracurriculars or specials or whatever, like in middle school and elementary school or even high school, and art is like one of them. When I was in the art class in middle school, all we really did was take notes. We opened up some big fat textbook, and we went to the well, I guess the back of the book where it had all the definitions, and he would just say, copy down these definitions in your book, and then we're gonna take a test on them at the end of the week. And that was it. We barely did any type of sketches or any type of painting or actual artwork that like would have been cool. So it's very cool that here at my school we actually do get hands on, and we're not just like putting our nose in a book all the time for every single assignment. But that's about it. I know this was a short one. See you guys in the next video.